Hello, Gemini. This is Messages from the Wise Witches. These messages are going to be for October 7th through October 13th, 2023. I'll never ever solicit you guys for readings. I'll never DM you. We're going to get into it with Messages from the Wise Witches about any energy or what you need to know for the week. Let's get into it for you here. All right, so we got Villain. So you can always rewrite the story. Interesting. Let's see here. So I feel like maybe somebody in your life could be quite a villain, or somebody in your life could be, a little bit villainesque. That's the best way I can say it. I feel like this could be like somebody who's almost like a bully in your life, somebody who's almost like a tyrant in your life that tries to control you, that tries to tell you what to do, that tries to push you into things that maybe you are not comfortable with, or push you into, just submission, and you're just fed up. I also feel like that maybe you think you're the villain in some people's story, and I feel like we could all be that in somebody's story, but I feel like it doesn't mean that we should give up hope on ourselves, or we should put ourselves in a box, or we should ridicule ourselves or feel low because of any of our past mistakes. Okay? Our past mistakes show us how to grow, basically. So whatever it is that you're feeling, maybe this is something with a family member that you're estranged from, or maybe this is something with a ex-partner or a partner that, you're having issues with. I feel like there's not a loss of hope here, okay? But I do feel like you may need to free yourself from a cycle, or free yourself from someone that thinks they can control you, or free yourself from a situation that is controlling or toxic or narcissistic or draining, or people that are using you or trying to take advantage of you or take your kindness and mistaking it for weakness, because you are so giving and you are so loving and you would help anybody in need. But I feel like everything that's happening around you is trying to show you that you can rewrite the story. Because I do feel like this is more past issues, okay? You can rewrite the story and keep going. And it can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after like a personal tragedy or a breakup or a transition in your life that maybe this is something you didn't see coming, or maybe this is something that you've been avoiding. But what I'm feeling the most is you're in control, and you can change the narrative. You can change if you feel negative or you have an inner negative narrative, you can change that. You can change the narrative completely. It's your story. It's what you want to happen. It's what you want to see. Because I feel like being the lead character is, you can change directions anytime you please. You have the power to do that. And, you have the power to forgive. You have the power to let go of anything that you might be holding on to that is very heavy, that is very burdensome. You may have guilt that you're holding on to that you don't need to. You can release that. You may have resentment that you're holding on to. You don't need to. You can release that. Also, something about music is incredibly healing for you. So please keep indulging in music if you're doing so. If you're not, go for it. But I feel like we could all be the villain in someone's story. We all have a villain in our story. But you can reclaim your power. You can take back your power. What else do you need to know? Yeah, look, we've got forgiveness. So know that forgiveness, is for you, okay? You might be feeling like, like you were bullied, or you feel like somebody was like a tyrant in your life, or somebody is that way. You can speak up. You can look to the future and try to remain positive. You can try to forgive and forget. You can try to, let people off the hook from the past that have hurt you. You can tell someone, if you feel like you're being bullied, you can, also stop being the victim, because you can take control anytime you want. You literally hold the reins. it can go whatever way you need it to go. Last message, we've got Earth Witch. The element of earth is stable and grounding. So there might be an earth sign in your life, like a Taurus or a Capricorn or a Virgo, that is very grounding, very nurturing, very loving to you. That's a great connection for you. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a love interest coming in. It could be just somebody that you connect with. But this is also you connecting with the earth more and getting out into nature more. That will help you clear, any like negative energy or any negative baggage. Check back next week, Gemini.